first offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Aaron, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Scott is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
0-1, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On the move is Trout from first. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ken Griffey Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. 2-1. The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. One down. Striding into the box, Stan Musial. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A little bouncer. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout is going to have room out there. So digging in now, Dom Colon, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. No balls and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Javier Baez.
0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fat. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. The pitcher, Blake Snell, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First time up, he went down looking. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Ready for another chance? Hank Aaron 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 0-2 once more. This is skied into short left center. Griffey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Riding in once again, Ted Williams. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 delivery. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Williams over at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2-2, here it is. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's
got him looking, and that. Stepping into the box, Yogi Berra will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Scott. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he is in there. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. first and second here with nobody out. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with Savant. Lindor is up with it, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Into the box now, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Griffey Jr. has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Schwarber has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he... And the throw is in time. In now, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Dom Colon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez. Still ranging back. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Digging in, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Judge, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat. At the plate, Blake Snell.
Moving on to the Yankees. Pitcher, Blake.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. One away. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and quickly there are two away. Ready for another shot now. And Aaron, he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play, and that. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Ramirez over to his left. One down. Settling in now, Mike Scott, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Albert Pujols will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Left side. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Count still at 1-2. Musial into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Schwarber recovers, and that ends the inning. Alex Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And they're runners at the corners now. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Hit to first. A throw to the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Stan Musial. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw in time, so a good pitch. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line shot to second, but it's caught. Next to hit will be the Steve Pearce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Hank Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruth waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swings and misses, throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams will start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, Ted Williams.
Now here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
How about it? Left fielder.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side. Lindor takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Francisco Lindor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
And we'll have to leave it. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Wood. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after it. Chipper Jones is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
0-1.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Dennis Eckersley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. One out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 the count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Junior's coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Goes and chops this one out towards second. Aaron gloves it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Dom Cologne. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Bruce Sutter. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. George Brett's up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Digging in to try it again. And Aaron, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw in time and the side. Dennis Eckersley comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. A winning run is at first base. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Schwarber has a play. One away. Ready now, Yogi Berra. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. 2 down. At the plate, Dennis Eckersley.
The pitcher, number 43, Dennis.
Giancarlo Stanton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Josh Hader takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sliders in for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to second for Baez. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is now in the box.
Leading on for the Yankees, left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Aaron moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean striding into the box, Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Tapped down the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up now, Dom Colon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dom Colon.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Brett Gardner.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Schwarber is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Dennis.
Leading off for New York, pitcher, Dennis.
Mike Napoli will grab a bat and hit. The pitcher.
Mike Napoli.
Nope.
Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez has a play. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Junior looks up, and they have taken the lead. Stepping in, Hank Aaron.
Now batting.
Pitch on the way.
Hank Aaron.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Popped him up. Cologne will put this one away and his side. Josh Hader comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. And now pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Now at the plate, Josh Hader. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set with the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
All even now, 2-2. Berra on at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Trout, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-1 the count. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Trout will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Punched hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So striding in, Babe Ruth, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Zach Britton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ramirez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference.